Krakow, one of Europe's ancient and most beautiful cities, and for centuries, the center of a great Jewish community. The Holocaust and 50 years of communist rule in Poland left Krakow's Jewish life almost extinguished. Yet today, only 60 miles from Auschwitz, the seeds of renewed Jewish life have taken hold.
The story of Jewish people here doesn't finish in Auschwitz or after the Second World War.
Our purpose is really to reach out the unaffiliated Jews who are here in Krakow. We are Jewish and Polish in this country, and this is very important to help us live our Jewish life.
JDC, working with local partners, is helping to write a new chapter in Krakow's Jewish story.
The Jewish life went almost completely underground during communism, and we're doing everything we can to revive it.
Much of that revival is taking place in Kasimierz, Krakow's Jewish quarter. It's also a popular tourist center. There are 7 synagogues, all intact after the war, and a few are still active.
This part of the city was close to the headquarters of the Nazi local government. The Nazi authorities thought about preserving this part of the city as the open-air museum of the erased race.
Kasimierz was founded as a separate town. Since 14th, 15th century, this was the city that became a center of the Jewish life.
And Jewish life is coming back. There is a vibrant JCC, a University Jewish Studies Center, and Jewish festivals that enliven the district with music and culture.
What we're having here in Krakow tonight is the 7 at Night program. It's one of our ideas to outreach.
The 7 at Night festival in Krakow draws thousands of people, Jewish, non-Jewish, tourists and locals, to experience Jewish culture.
We're opening 7 synagogues. They're all connected somehow with a major theme of this year, which is Jerusalem. 7 gates of Jerusalem, 7 synagogues of Krakow.
This is the kotel, the Western wall that we brought and made specially for the exhibition. This is the only chance in Krakow where the piece of Jerusalem will be here.
The JDC is a key partner of the Jewish Community Center, the hub of Jewish life in Krakow. It is bristling with activities.
What was Krakow doing without a JCC?
We're running programming for all ages. We have a Shabbat dinner every week for 100 people at least to celebrate all Jewish holidays. We have Hebrew classes.
These posters are a part of a message of JCC, which is very positive. We are looking to the future. We actually believe that there is a Jewish future in Poland.
Krakow is also home to a major Jewish studies center.
It offers full-time program in Jewish studies. It's one of the leading centers for Jewish studies, not only in Poland, but in Europe.
There's a new museum dedicated to the Jewish heritage of this region.
Galicia is an extremely important area in the 16th century where so-called second golden era of the Jews in Europe took place. At the end of 18th century, Galicia would be occupied by approximately 75% of the world Jewish population.
Krakow is part of a broader awakening of Jewish life in Poland, led by the JDC.
We do run winter camps, summer camps. We have a well-developed young families program. Our largest and a flagship program is Limud Poland, and it grew from barely 300 to the 1,000 over the course of 5 years.
And my impressions about Poland is that there's still a lot going on here that has to do with Jewish life. It's not just about the Holocaust. There's a huge movement of people that want to learn about Judaism.
We're not defined by Auschwitz. We're not defined by what was done to us as a people. We're defined by how we were able to react and how we thrive after what was done to us.
Auschwitz will always be here and should be visited. But I think that the rich history of the Jews here is worth remembering, is worth celebrating, and it's worth to be continued.
The JDC is committed in Krakow, as elsewhere in Poland, to enable Jews to connect to their heritage, to become part of the Jewish people from which they have been cut off for so long.
It's an open path to join the Jewish life step by step.
We seen the sectors, got the better. Living texture, forget the pressure. You want the weather, you sign the ledger. It's still hot shot, hey, it's the center. With every sec, tick, tick, boom, big bang, mission 2. So now to fix our tune, yeah, and get the rhythm too. Stand on the rock, roll with the G, O, followed by the D. So on that, all up in the 3.